Tuesday morning, it's just after 6, and I'm on my way back to park the car. And it was a successful night. I did about $250 for a Monday. $250 on a Monday is okay. Can't complain. I didn't have any trouble from anybody. Everyone was all right. A few people were generous even. So I'm on my way to park it. And that's it for the Monday. Not really much eventful. Went to sleep about 4 or 5 times in the morning trying to watch some movies on my phone. And I missed most of what was going on just because I was so sleepy. Mondays are often like that because as the weekend goes on, I sort of get used to being awake during the same time as I would be if I was working in the day and sleeping at night. So I revert to the natural whatever on the weekend, and then on Monday it's catch-up time. Anyway, I'll be back. This one was not a stinker, but it was not particularly great either. I spent the last couple hours waiting for a call and finally got it. Took this guy home. I got a bit of a cold or flu or something. My nose has been postnasally dripping into my throat for the last while I was sleeping and waiting for a call. The night on the whole was not busy. I got a little over 200 on for the whole night, which is really nothing spectacular, but it's better than nothing at all, and it could have been worse. I managed to watch 2 whole feature-length movies, plus several YouTube videos. That means that I'm caught up now. Caught up with my YouTube watching. And I'm not really gonna go and wash the car or anything. I'm just gonna fuel it and park it. And I haven't decided yet whether I will go do my exercises this morning or whether I will just go straight home and take some medicine and feel better and rest. I think that might be my best approach, because I want to get rid of this, whatever it is that I have, instead of making it worse. I don't know if it's cold or flu, but I was using Total Flu Neocitrin on it, and I think that helped somewhat. 2 mornings in a row I did that. Nothing really memorable happened on this Tuesday night. Now it's Wednesday morning. I think this will be the first Wednesday morning in quite some time that I haven't gone. I'm not gonna do the exercises. I'm just gonna go straight home and eat something and take my Neocitrin and go to sleep. I think that's the best thing I can do. Well, it's Thursday morning and I don't have a lot of battery power left. The night was steady for the most part and slow for much of it, so steady and slow. I did about 250 for the whole night, maybe a touch more, so it's okay. I was able to put some money in the bank. That's okay. Can't really complain there. I would have maybe liked it to be a little busier, but yeah. And at one point we had a problem. Our computer went down for about half an hour, and by the time I was able to get back on the board, the computer was giving me trips that were half an hour old, And the people, of course, were gone by the time I got there. So that was a little bit of waste of time there. Had a few little times where it was busy. Oh, I had one crazy woman who was going to meet her friend at about 4 o'clock in the morning. What I was trying to say in that last one was that this woman was going to meet her friend on a boat. And she didn't know where the boat was, so she said it's probably close to downtown. And she calls the guy up on the phone, we're almost downtown and it's at the other end of Esquimalt. And so it ends up being a $20 fare when we get there. And then I don't know where to go, but there's apparently a gate that she has to go through with a code. And she has to go past some dumpsters. Now here's the trick, she didn't have any money on her. And she didn't have any card. She forgot her card at home, so she had to leave her purse in the cab and go find the guy's boat so that she could borrow $20 off of him to pay me. And it took her about 15 minutes to come back, but she left her purse, so I waited, and fortunately I didn't have another call to go to while I was waiting for that. So anyway, I'm about to walk to the chiropractor's now and get my neck stretched, and then I'm going to come home and take some Neocitrin and get rid of the last vestiges of this cold that I have, or flu or virus or whatever the hell it is. It's getting better, but you can probably hear that my voice is a little bit hoarse. Apparently this is the season, and it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've been sick. But this time somebody must have had a super bug that got me, and maybe maybe I was worn down a little bit. Yeah, getting 4 hours of sleep a day, yeah, it's no surprise that I'd be worn down and my immune system would be a little bit compromised. Anyways, I'll be back. Well, it's Friday morning. Went through the Thursday night. It was a little bit slow at the beginning, and it was a bit of a cluster. It was things were going the wrong way, you know. I was sent on a call and it got canceled before I even got moving. Then the next call I got sent to got canceled, and then I had another call, and it was to a barber shop where there were these boys who had their rookie haircuts, or really bad haircuts, like for some kind of a soccer team rookie thing, whatever. I guess it's a tradition of some kind. Anyway, they went to the barber shop to get their hair all buzzed off so they wouldn't have these ridiculous haircuts. So when I got there, one kid came out and said, "Can you wait for me 15 or 20 minutes so that we can get our hair cut?" And it was like a whole quite a few of them anyway, they're getting their hair cut. "Can you wait for us for 15 minutes? I said, "No, I can't wait 15 minutes. I can get another call like right away." "Well, why would I want to sit here and wait for you?" "Call it when you need it," I said to him. "Okay," he said, "I'll do that." Then it took a while for it to get going. I think after 10 it got better. I started making more money. It took me, I think, about until, well, 11 or so to get my lease and fuel on. And then after that it got better. Every time I wanted to go to sleep and take a nap, I got another call. And that's how much of the night went. So there are times when I fell asleep, and every time I fell asleep, this thing would beep at me and wake me up and send me on another call. And now the roads are wet, and it's supposed to rain all day apparently. So I'm not gonna really wash the car. I'm just gonna park it, and I'm gonna go home. And I'm going to wind down and relax and take some Neocitrin. This stuff seems to be working. My cold is getting better. Things started Monday in the morning. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, I'm just coughing a little bit. Nothing's loose yet, but I'm still coughing a little bit. And I'm gonna probably another day I should be fine. So I'll take some Neocitrin and I'll drink some whiskey as I always do, and I'll relax and go to sleep. No, I don't want to go there. It's going to put me on discipline probably for not taking the trip. That's okay. I'm going to book 990 and go home. Haha! Stupid machine, fooled you again. Saturday morning at the airport. It is now 4:43 a.m. and I've got about $430 on, something like that, which is acceptable. I've got another hour and 15 minutes of my shift, and if I want to work a little longer I can, because the owner who does the day shift doesn't usually come out here till after 7:30. So, but I'm kind of tired. It was a steady night, steady until about 3 o'clock, and then it slowed down a little bit, but it wasn't, the pace wasn't ridiculous. I didn't let it get away from me. I didn't let them rush me too much. If I had a call that was far away, I just didn't go for it. If I had a call that was old, I went for one old call, and I got away, thankfully, and it worked out. But I'm trying to avoid, I tried to avoid calls that were far away and calls that were old. And for that, I got quite a few short ones. But still, at this point, 430 is not bad. It's not as good as last week. Last week, I really cleaned up. I think it was 580 or something like that on a Friday night. Tonight was not that busy, and I didn't have as many longer trips. And so, yeah, I guess the week was a little subpar. Let's see. 120, 120, 120, 120, 480, and tonight, 480 and 280, 480 and 260. That's about 700. Yeah. It hasn't been that great a week, but it's enough to keep me out of the soup line. That's the important thing. And I did get a fair amount of sleeping done during the week. The mornings have been slow. Yeah. Just take the racer's line through this whole thing. Okay, and back to town. So I might even finish early today. I might not watch any videos. It's funny how it rained for a short time, now it's stopped. I don't have much more to say except hope yours is better than mine.